All right, well, today we are going to work on our Ambassador Outdoor Art Master Badge. I'm Danielle Sykes, one of the program specialists for Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina. Welcome, Elise from Newberry. We're pleased to collaborate with our sister council, Mountains to Midlands, to bring you Girl Scouts Connected, a virtual program series. If you cannot see my screen or hear me, please comment in the box, but based on the type of technology that you are using, you might need to adjust it in your settings so that you can be able to see and so forth. All right, so today we are going to be doing the Outdoor Art Maker Badge for the Ambassador level. The steps that are required are: step 1 is explore outdoor art. Step 2 is make something new. Step 3 is find music in nature. Step 4 is be a nature photographer. And step 5, design with nature. So the supplies that you're going to need today are paper, pencil, colored pencils, and your camera or smartphone, because we're going to kind of do some collage work that you'll be able to do later on and continue with and so forth. We'll be completing a couple of steps while we are on our webinar, but then there will be ones that you need to go and do on your own. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to go over our Girl Scout law and promise. So if everyone go ahead and do our Girl Scout promise. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Next, we will do the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. Great job, ladies. All right, so the purpose of this badge is to, once you complete it, you will have explored nature and create several different kinds of outdoor themed art. So step 1 is to create, we're going to basically create two drawings. I'm going to draw a calla lily for you. So if you want to draw a different one, kind of look outside, look out your window, see what you think of that might grow in your garden or grow outside flower-wise, or a tree. Just do a black and white drawing. When people think of art, they often think of art hanging on walls in museums first. Museums are a great place for artwork to be showed, like typography, sorry, sculptures to monuments in public parks. Art is everywhere. Art can be created with anything that you have around you. It doesn't have to cost you anything, but it's all around you. Bring artwork and the outdoors together and see art in a new way. So today we're going to create first a black and white art. It could be a drawn picture. You could use things that you find in nature that aren't supposed to be there. Use your creativity. So with your pencil and your sketch pad or a piece of paper, we are going to draw a calla lily. So I have a big piece of paper on my wall here, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start out with a C. Okay? You're going to start out with a C. If you would like to go ahead and show your video so that this way we could see while you're doing your drawing. All right, in the middle of your C, you're going to draw another line underneath, kind of sort of by the bottom of your of the C. From your middle, you're going to draw like an upward down U. And then you're going to connect from the top of your C and kind of do it a little bit of a wavy-ish line and connect it to the tail of your C. So that makes the top of your calla lily. And then from here on the bottom of the C, you're going to draw almost like another U, but kind of making it look like a cup. All right, so that kind of makes the bulb of your calla lily. And then you're going to kind of make a stem, make the stem. Of your calla lily. And then you're going to basically draw your leaves. And usually calla lilies on the top, it has in the center, it has little buds in it. All right, so there we drew a basic calla lily. Now what you're going to do next is you are going to draw another one. So with your pencil, you can put some shading in on this, and you can make it however you want to darken some of the lines so that this way you can kind of shade in where some shading might need to be. And you can, with your pencil, what is nice is you might not be able to see this, but when you use a pencil, you can also take your finger and kind of smooth it in and make it a little bit more blend in to the drawing. So kind of a little bit like that. You can't see it too much with mine, but so we've done our black and white one. Now we're gonna go a little bit on an adventure. We're gonna go outside so that, because I have some calla lilies that are growing in my front yard that we planted. So if you chose to do a different flower and you know that you have one in your garden or one that you wanted to create, that is fine. Calla lilies come in all different colors. So what you can do, the first picture we did was a black and white, and then the second one, we want to kind of do a colorful one. So I have some calla lilies in my front yard that we planted, and those ones are yellow ones. So on your second drawing that you did, when you're going to color your second drawing. So mine outside, my calla lilies were yellow. So what I'm gonna do is, because I only put one of these up here, I'm gonna color my calla lily yellow. If you have roses in your garden, then you can go ahead and do roses. If you have daisies, go ahead and do daisies. Why don't you go ahead and turn your cameras on and show me your pictures if you've drawn some of yours. Anyone want to share their black and white or their picture? Can we see that again, Lauren? Oh, wow, look at that. See, that is beautiful. Anyone else want to share theirs? Look at that, Elise. That is beautiful as well. Oh my God, you guys are great artists. I was lucky I got this one. I draw some great stick figures too. In the middle is usually a little bit darker. So now what you want to take is take your black and white photos and create a separate one and put color into it. Those are some really, really awesome drawings. I would love for you guys to be able to post those, share them to email me or share them to our Facebook pages so that we can show off your artwork that you guys did this morning. That is awesome. So that is amazing. So the next step that we're gonna do is you're basically going to be a photographer. So photography and video are a great way to create outdoor art without disturbing the environment. We are going to head outside and you can do this. So now you're going to take if you want to go outside, it's a beautiful day outside, take your camera, take your smartphone, and we're going to see nature in a different way. So if you want to go back to this also later on, you can do that as well. But look at satellite photos from your area or around the world. How does it change in what you see? So basically, we're going to go outside. You can go lay down in the grass and take some pictures of the night sky in the evening. You can take pictures of underneath items. And then what you want to do is kind of create a collage. So we're going to go to my backyard now and look at some different views of art. And this is where you're going to look at a real close-up of different things. So whenever you are looking at art and we go outside and look at things, we are looking at things from the top down. Let's look at things and the beauty of things from underneath. On the screen, you will see that there are some different pictures. One is of a sunflower, one is of a rose, and one is of a leaf. Those are from underneath. So what we're gonna do is, let's just say, so this is, I have a flower. I don't know exactly what flower it is, but this is the top view. If I were to get underneath it and look at the bottom, this is how it would look. And I would take a snapshot of the underneath to kind of get a different perspective. The other one is we're trying to grow these elephant ear looking cauldrons. So they look like elephant ears, and from the top, they look very beautiful like that. Let's see what they look like underneath. So from underneath, you can see the different veins that go through the bottom of the leaf. So let's see some of you ladies, if you are outside, if you are going around looking at some of the artwork from your areas, at your home, in your environment, what do you see? Wow, that looks great, Lauren. It gives it a whole different perspective, a whole different point of view by seeing things underneath. Take a few snapshots with your phone. You can come back to it later and build a collage. Anyone else gone outside and taking a view? That they'd like to share with us? All right. So in here, we can see we can build art in different ways and be able to see how beautiful nature around us can be a work of art. So you can go back to this because this step, what you want to do is create a collage. So show us your collages. Again, email us, be able to, so we can post it on it. So take some snapshots, build a collage together. We'd love to see those photos so that we can post them up and show what you've learned today on building a collage, getting up close and personal with nature. Take an overview. You could take a sky's view. You can look at it upside down. So does anyone, I'm gonna actually unmute everyone. Does everyone have any questions at this point?
Yeah, because look at what we do.
No, I don't personally.
Elise or Debbie?
I'm doing good here.
Awesome. So those are a couple of different things that you're going to basically take away and create some extra artwork. So on here, so the next steps basically that you'll do a little bit more on your own is take something from nature and build something that you can wear. Make something that you can wear. I put a couple of on here, the paracord bracelets. We did a Facebook Live a couple weeks ago where one of our team members did the paracord bracelets. So if you want to go back on and do a paracord bracelet, make that absolutely. Excuse me. I also put on here those soda tab bracelets. You can make those with string and the soda tab tops. Build a kite or a solar balloon. I was going to try to do a demonstration of a solar balloon, but I couldn't find exactly what I wanted to do for that. But another way is, has everyone seen those inflatable couch or chairs that you basically just kind of open up the material and get the air in and then close it up and it makes like a seat or a little chair or anything like that? That's pretty much the same concept of a solar balloon. You can make your own kite. You can also make a lashing, which is basically some knot tying skills. Find music in nature. So challenge yourself in creating music in nature. So make a soundtrack. Sometimes have you guys gone to a spa before?
I have.
Has anyone else gone to a spa?
Did you see me?
Well, at a spa, if you notice, they put very calming music on, so that this way it kind of sets the ambiance. It sets the scene for you to be able to kind of relax and be able to enjoy your time while you're at the spa. And they get that because it's a collaboration from nature. So nature has a very soothing way to just relax the body, relax the mind, ocean water, and so forth. So kind of challenge yourself, create a soundtrack for yourself. Take a walk and just record the sounds that you hear, whether it is birds chirping in the morning, whether it is crickets in the evening time, if it is running water that is close by from a stream, take down those and create yourself a soundtrack so that the next time you're having difficulty sleeping, you could put your soundtrack on and be able to kind of get some rest and so forth. You can also turn nature into music. So a typical one is the bamboo. Take a piece of bamboo, turn it into a flute. Take some grass. I know I did this when I was a kid, is take a piece of grass and kind of put it in between your thumbs and be able to blow into it, and it makes a whistle. Make a maraca. So turn nature into music. You can build a musical instrument out of what is all around you. All right, and then the next one, the last step is to design with nature. So this is where you can create a different landscape, and also use recycled material. You can create an irrigation system without it having to cost hundreds of dollars. You could use recycled material to be able to, if you want to start a garden. Sorry, I wanted to back up a minute. When you're creating music in nature, mix and layer your sounds to create like a song or a composition, so that this way it'll create that comforting and soothing piece. So design it with nature. When you display outdoors, it works together with nature. It can enhance the beauty of a landscape or bring people's attention to an issue that's important to the artist. So work with your surroundings and design something new. So if you have a garden, then Lauren, you said that you made a garden not too long ago. That can be a part of it, but why don't you take it a step further and create an irrigation system with it for that garden, so that you can enhance that, where you're not having, like, it can automatically water itself. Research sustainable landscapes and find a place in your community that could benefit from a new or updated landscape. Could be your own backyard. A garden filled with flowers that needs lots of water in a drought-prone area is another thing. Come up with your own design for a landscape that would add to the beauty of an area without causing harm to the environment. So you want to make sure that you try and still keep the same structure of your garden, but make it something to where you can use what you have around you to create a possible irrigation system, or using recycled material for different things. All right, are there any questions?
I think I'm good.
All right.
Thank
Elise?
you.
You're welcome. Elise or Debbie?
I'm doing okay here, but I just wanted to clarify, if we wanted to send our artwork in, who would we send it to?
You'll get a follow-up email from me after this webinar, and you could send it to me, and I'll distribute it on both of our councils so we could display it.
All right, super, thank you.
You're welcome. So thank you again for joining this morning. We have gone over the steps 1 through 5 today. Most of the steps you will have to complete on your own because there's not enough time permitted. But we did go, step 1 we did together, and some of you had shown your beautiful artwork, which when you send them in, if you would send me your black and white one and then your color one so that we could see the difference and we could see both outcomes. Step 2, make something. So this is something that you are going to complete on your own. Step 3, you're going to find music in nature. Again, you're going to complete that on your own as well. Step 4, we showed you how to start to be a natural photographer. So go, again, take your phones outside, look at nature. You can do some evening ones so that this way you can get the night sky in there, the stars, whatever you want. Build a collage. So use your, you can create it. You don't have to print out the pictures. You can put them online. You can do them online, build your collage online. Send me your pictures so that we can show what collage you built. And then step 5, design with nature. Again, you're going to need to complete this on your own. I do appreciate you guys taking the time and being here today. We hope that you had fun learning how to take nature and turn it into art. Don't forget to tune in next Friday at 11 o'clock, April 24th, for work on the ambassador badge on your own, on my own badge. Also join us this afternoon at 3 o'clock for Facebook Live for some coffee filter art. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you guys on next week. Have a good day.
Bye, Fran.
Bye.
Hi. You doing all right?
Yep.
Good. Thank you for doing this. This is wonderful.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
You're doing such a great job with all the programming.